Hello and welcome to episode 32 of our Timberborn update for Waterbeaver mod playthrough. Here, cycle 40, day 5. Last time, we embarked on a journey to finally get some stuff coming out of our higher temperature foundry, and we're currently working on silicon metal ingots, and we've also made some glass panes in efforts of finally getting to solar power. And as soon as this is finished making silicon metal ingots 73% of the way through a batch of 3 of them, then we can go ahead and we can build ourselves one solar array. So that's going to be fun. I have a kind of a stupid idea for how I want to use those. So let's come over here where we'll talk about something else. We've got a space right here that's about 3 tiles tall, and you know what fits really, really well there? It's these drills. And you know what we don't have? We don't have a lot of coal, so I was thinking that we should probably start mining some more coal, and then a couple people in the comments said, hey, you can do some fun stuff here. So what I would like to do is I'd like to put a couple of these mechanical coal drills in on this this little area right here, and then power them with solar panels. I thought that was so stupid it would just be the perfect thing for us to do. So let's see if we can make it happen. I just think, oh yeah, let's use clean energy to power the thing that enables us to use dirty energy. I don't know. I love stupid stuff like that. So we'll see if we can get that to happen today. But we're probably going to need to increase our methane production. Oh, fun stuff coming out of the trebuchets, as always. But yeah, we got some fun stuff to get to, folks. Oh, this mod is such a great time. So, like I said, we're on our way to getting some silicon metal ingots. And then after that, we will need to go back to making glass panes. So part of the thing that we're running into is the reason we can't get a lot of coal is because the dirt is starting to fill up and there's a backlog. But now we're actually using stuff, so I guess it's not as big of a deal. We need to find something to do with all of this dirt. We have 1,100 of it stored. So I was thinking it would be a smart idea for us to just start putting down some more terrain pieces. Right here. Here's the terrain blocks. Because that is what uses the most dirt. But we're not really in a position to put these where I would really want them to go. I think for right now, we're probably safe doing something like this, where we just have 5 of those right there, because I do want to eventually put in some more large water wheels so we can make good use of all of our power potential that we have here, because we can, in fact, fit another row right here. I just have to build another set of these I guess, stands for them with the platforms. So we'll see what happens with that. For the time being, though, we just need to start getting rid of the dirt, which is why I put this here. It takes 1,000 dirt each to put in here. I don't think that's going to be too hard to come by. I don't know, maybe just a hunch. But for the benefit of expedience of this, let's go ahead and make a large industrial pile just right here and have dirt obtained as a priority, and that should help make this go a little bit faster. So all that being said, let's go into triple speed. And one of the major things we did last time was prioritize production of spatterdock. We massively increased it, and we have some more over here that we've been planting and trying to get in on doing some more with. So let's continue to expand this and plant some more spatterdock. If I can remember what it looks like. There we go. Good job, me. We're having the goal of producing just a ton of spatterdock and exporting as much of it as possible into our main district. So let's check on that. Let's make sure we have this set to obtain by default. And there's just so much stuff. Yeah, see, this is set to obtain if needed. We're going to just set to automatically import. Just shove it all through here. And we're also going to need to build some more of these fermentation barrels. But for right now, these guys are storing quartz and stuff. This is for spatterdock holding. I guess we could just prioritize that by haulers, get it nice and filled up. And then they can go in here to make the methane. We'll need to make more methane, yes, we know. But that will come eventually. We're at 92% on our silicon metal ingots. I love just watching the rocks fly by in the near field view of the camera, because it always makes me think it's a beaver. But it would tell us if a beaver took the trebuchet, because I don't think we've we've seen one of those. Well, I haven't caught one in a couple episodes, but I've been told in the comments that it's happened. So keep an eye out for that. We also, last time, took a look at our wine production, and I finally put in some more tanks for wine storage in and out of our distillery district. So we have that to, I guess, be happy about. Wine production's finally uncorked, if you will. Pardon the pun. But, yeah, we'll see what happens here. We've got a lot of clay. I don't know that that's really a problem because if that's full, that's not really an issue. Why is this not set to anything? Wow. So I guess maybe we'll do gold panning here. Oh, that's going to use dirt too. Excellent. So I guess, yeah. We haven't really messed with anything on the gold level because that was something that was added in an update. So I'm actually not even sure what one would do with that. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Making gold dust. I guess that was part of a furnace thing, maybe? It was the factory that can make gold bars, which is science. 50 coal and 100 gold nuggets? Dust? Something? I don't know. This is probably where someone in the comments says, read the wiki, and then I respond that I forgot what the link was for it, and I haven't looked at it in months, but I digress. I want to put... this is going to be so stupid. I want to put coal mines here and power them with solar panels. But don't ask me why. It's one of those things that I saw that and I'm like, man, that is dumb. I want to do it. So that's what we're going to do, folks. That is what we're going to do. If I put one of them here, I'm going to have this one here. I wanted to nest them. The way this is laid out is not going to make that possible unless I build this out, which I don't want to do. So I could, if I really wanted to, I could inset with some explosives. I could go one here, next one here. But, you know, this is already stupid. Why don't we just go for Broek and do the dumb thing, huh? What good is life if you can't laugh a little bit along the way, right? Oh, this will need to be replaced. So this can actually, you know, get somewhere. Platform here and connect. All right, and this is going to need the fancy blueprints for the mechanized drill. Do I have... Oh, I do. I have 6. The rest of the stuff we should have pretty good access to. The scrap metal being something that we probably don't. Oh, there's some up here. Yeah, you know what? I've got enough stuff for these guys to occupy themselves with. Let's just have them harvest scrap metal up here instead of trying to synthesize it. That sounds like a smart idea. Scavenger flags, you got it. How many beavers do we have not doing anything here? Oh, I actually don't have enough. Huh. Alright. Well, I guess that's something we'll have to figure out here. Oh, why did I do this like that? Doesn't really make any sense. I suppose what we should do is just wrap this back around. Oh, now I've created another layer of stuff that I didn't need to be involved with. Blowing this up. Oh well, we got time. We'll be all right. Now I think, yeah, we have these guys. I'm gonna go back to making metal panes, glass panes, not metal panes. That'll be a little bit of a faster process now that we actually have methane coming in. Kind of. This is still waiting on Spatterdock. I love that I always go back to this exact spot where I can see the rocks fly through in the foreground. Completely pointless, dumb things. So, what are we lacking for this? Screw press axles and fancy blueprints we knew. So let's go ahead. Come in here. I'm going to make a little bit of storage. I have to remember what goes in which types of buildings. That's the one thing I really don't like about storage in this game is having to guess what goes where. So the axles don't go in the warehouses. They probably go in the piles. The blueprints you can't store outside of a library, so you just have to force import those. We already knew that was a thing. But a small pile for screw press axles is probably something we need here. Scrap metal we'll have in just a second. Mechanical drill, fancy blueprints. We just have to go into this guy and force import from the blueprint tab, which is going to be which one? This one? No, it's ENS. No. There we go. Force import done. Bring a couple of those in. We'll probably need, I think, well, we're going to have 2 solar panel arrays for each one of these, so it's not going to be a quick thing, but I think it's doable. Anyway, I digress. We need to get 3 down here. Well, actually, we can blow all 6 of these up at once they, actually get to any of this. So let's prioritize here, here, and then here. One of those, so we can get those guys working. We have some beavers that don't have anything to do. We just don't have anywhere over here for them to live. So I think I don't want to have any more just regular houses that don't have anything else going on. So I imagine what we'll end up doing is building another large warehouse here using the smooching method. Let's see, what are we storing here? Bramble flowers, salt rice balls, and what can we get away with putting more storage in here for that will fit in here? Oh, Spatterdock seems like kind of a smart thing to do, because we know they're not going to eat it, so we can have extra storage if for some reason we find ourselves unable to use all of that. But what that's going to allow us to do is come up here with our pit and ladder lodge and make another stack of these. Come on, there we go. Just put that there, and then flip this around where it's supposed to be. That'll give us space for a couple more beavers, and I'll just shove them over from the other district once that's all said and done. So I think... Oh, no, we don't have extra beavers. So wait, do the unemployed... Well, I've got unemployed beavers. Oh, they live here. How could I forget? I've got 3 districts. Distillery. Oh, distillery, you don't need that many beavers here. Minimum of 42. Let's go down to a minimum of 40 and raise our Bramble Dam minimums to 120. Let's say 130. Seems kind of a smart thing to do. So distillery over to Bramble Dam is going to send down to minimum of 40. That'll take those guys. Should be good to go. Now we probably actually have way too many because I think I've done that wrong. Got 14 extras. They don't have anywhere to live yet, but they're working on it. This is going to have... I forget how many beavers this employs. Maybe it's none. Oh, well, we're going to need them to work here at least. We're working on it. We're getting somewhere. We'll figure it out. How are we looking on here? Still gathering methane? Okay, I figured we're going to be... a little bit lacking in the ability to do anything with this for a while. But we got the builders over here putting a bunch of dirt, and we still have 1,100 of it left. They have not gotten that taken care of, so I guess we could prioritize the pile first. That'll make this a little bit of an easier job. Batteries are slowly charging. Probably should go ahead and give them a little bit more power-wise. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. In fact, I have the ability to just use a lot of terrain blocks to do what I want to do. Doesn't seem like the worst thing ever. Although this probably should be rotated this way so they can actually access it. Then on top of that will go this, and on top of that will go this. And then, actually, no, on top of that will go the water wheel itself, because this mod is very smart about these water wheels. We can go 3 ways out of the axle here. So that's going to be exciting. And then we can actually level this a little bit and maybe put some stuff up here. Because let's also not forget comments from last episode. We need to have, if I can click on the right buildings, screw presses, making a bunch of sunflower oil, because that's holding back our other stuff. So let's, instead of mushroom juice, just have these both do sunflower oil. Because we have a lot of sunflowers, or we did at one point. We got the juice, the oil, not the juice. These are dandelions. I don't know why I can't ever find anything. Where's my sunflower seeds? There we go. Yeah, we have a decent amount, and we're growing a lot of them over here. So we just need to be able to use them, and I hadn't had these hooked up because of the power requirements, but our power situation's looking a whole lot better, and I think we can take advantage of that, so that should be good to go. This is now holding a bunch of dirt. This isn't connected. That was a dumb mistake, but that's fixed now. So cool. That is looking nice. The other thing we've got to try to solve is paper production, and that's one of those things. Because of the way this building is designed, the power has to go in on the top. So it has to have a pretty specific place it's going to fit. And the way this is set up, I'm not really sure that we have a great place for it to go. So my thinking was, what if we got rid of some of this hill here, and we could actually, the way this is set up, we could actually have it kind of staircased up this way. But we could bury, if we take a look at how this building works, it's got 2 levels underneath the entrance. So we could actually partially bury this in a hole and just have this be on the ground level, and then the power goes in the same level as the door. So if we had this set up, just so this could come up a tiny bit, I think we could do at least a passable integration of this and not have it be completely stupid. So, we'll see what happens. Got plenty to do, plenty of time to do it. Meanwhile, we're still waiting on a ton of methane. We're waiting on a ton of spatterduck for the methane. Somebody in the comments said that you have to have at least 10 times the spatterduck production, and I laughed because that's absurd, but it's probably not actually that far off. This is just an incalculable demand on spatterduck, which is part of the reason why I started doing this last time. But it's not going to be sufficient, I don't think, what we currently have going on. So we'll find out, I guess. Just got to keep on doing this in chunks, I suppose. Do what we can when we can. Seems to be our motto, at least. I'll let these guys put what... Are you not homeless, are you? Oh, yeah, you probably are. What are we waiting on here? Logs? Do we really not have logs in this district? We have 250 logs. What's up with that? Let's go. Come on. Get to work. Got stuff to do. Okay, so we're still not... What do you mean too far from a... Oh. Okay, alright, that's on me. I didn't have that connected at all. So we're waiting on screw press axles, because we don't have a storage for those. That's almost done. But I thought we were storing screw press axles here somewhere. Or maybe that's one of those things that I had been storing, and I said, why am I storing this? I don't need those, and get rid of it. I don't know. We'll see. But we do have 49 of them in storage right now, so that's looking like that's something we can tolerate dealing with. Masters in Megastructural Engineering is 35% of the way done. This one over here we had paused, but I think we're going to make another Masters in Metallurgy. It seems like the... most appropriate thing to do. I just didn't want to take up all these resources while that was happening. So I guess once this is finished, I know it seems kind of stupid to have 2 of these and only use one at a time, but I don't have the resources to fill both at once, especially since it insists on continuing to collect resources for a second copy of what it's currently researching while it's currently researching. I wish you could turn that off and just say, research this and don't collect anything else. Because that's a lot of stuff being tied up. I can't get rid of it unless I pause this, in which case it's not going to continue researching. So, yeah. Just one of those things that happens when you try to take a game and modify it so much that it has almost no resemblance to the original game. Can't really be too mad about that. But I digress. We'll continue getting this taken care of. I think this district is... Oh, we're not out of explosives. I guess they just have other stuff to do because I did tell them to prioritize this construction. Hey, Josh. Working on scavenging some scrap metal for us over here. And this is, I guess, going to be the priority for the dynamite since I placed these 6 before I did some of the expansion over there. We'll see. Looks like this is just waiting on the scrap metal. So that's good. We'll get this blasted all the way down, and then these 3 back one more once that's in place. And then these will be nested nicely. And what's going to end up happening is this is going to have to be the way these are hooked up. I'll just pause this so we don't have any further problems here. But this will end up having to be elevated above the doorway of the next one. And then the reason for that is if we take this out, that will allow us to go over the doorway. And then we can do the... I don't have universal power shafts, but this can come down here. And then I believe I can get away with that. I don't know. We'll see in real time, but that will get it connected there. And then I actually don't know if I can get away with doing this 3 next to each other. The way this is set up, I would have to have... Yeah, I should have installed the vertical power shafts mods, I know. But we'll get it figured out. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. We just do what we can do. I just need to get more coal if we're going to keep up our pace here that we have been doing pretty well at, honestly. Not like this is really going to be able to do much of anything in the meantime anyway. But we've got to figure out where we're putting the solar array. And we're going to have at least 2 of these to run this one. It'll run at half power, obviously, with 100, but I need to unlock that. Oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Okay, but... Ooh, oh, I wish I could just do that. That would be so convenient. But it looks like... This is a neat design. I like how this looks. It looks... Why does it have a... it's got a little bench there where I guess they can get a suntan while they watch these solar panels just absorb light for the entire day. I don't know. Whatever they do at work is, I guess, their business. But we will need to find somewhere to put this solar farm. I can't really build it yet because I haven't been importing any of this stuff. But let's see if either of these go in here. The glass does. Oh, they both do. Okay. So small pile it is. Give me a small pile here, small pile here. I'll have that be for glass, and we'll have this be for the silicon metal ingots. I don't know why I said ingots like that. That's completely stupid, but... yeah, right, this one. So if I did this, I'd want to hook them up, but I don't want to block the doorway here. So if I pre-build this little bit of infrastructure like so, I think that would be a smart thing for us to do here. So that will go above the doorway of the next one, and then I will have to figure out how to get into the next side. I guess it doesn't really have to go in the same exact thing. We can have a little thing come off the front here. Got a drought in 3 days. All right, so let's pause again so I don't accidentally drought myself. But if I were to do this, and I had a little junction here, we could have... Can I put these, like, back to back? I can't flip this because this is an update 5, or else I would. But I have to basically just leave these in a row. I don't know. We'll figure it out at some other point in time. But I did need to make sure that I had it to where I could actually, you know, put the next one in next to it. And now that is the infrastructure required to put that in place. And we'll figure out the routing for the mechanical bits later. It doesn't have to be that big of a deal. There also wasn't really any reason for us to have to offset it like this. I just thought like that would be an interesting thing to do because people suggested it as soon as I had this set up like this and couldn't do it. We'll see. So we're still waiting on a ton of methane, but we have spatter docks. So I'm guessing these guys just don't have the time to get over here to put it in place. I can't really prioritize everything by the haulers, or nothing's prioritized. I need them to rework that system. It's just impossible to get anything out of it, because you have to prioritize nothing or everything or only some things. But it just, no matter what, it ends up not really being that good of a system. I digress. What else are we looking at here? How much spatterdock do we actually have? We have 900. We have enough spatterdock. That's not the problem. We just have to be able to, you know, actually use it. So what even is... God, it's almost 700 beavers. What is prioritized by haulers and what isn't? I feel like I deprioritized... Okay, we can get rid of that. I feel like I deprioritized a decent bit. Let's just unprioritize as much of this as we can. Harvester's office. Library does not need to be prioritized. Doesn't need to be prioritized. Doesn't need to be prioritized. Primitive ironworks. I guess I could leave those. Primitive mines probably are okay. Screw presses, probably fine. There's really not that much actually prioritized, so you know what that means. Well, workplaces, the storage places probably are. But we're going to prioritize these fermentation barrels, try and take advantage of the haulers being able to do literally anything. Because I know we've got to have a lot because of how many beavers we have living in the tower lodges. So we have those 9 barrels. We probably need more, I know, but we will we'll get there when we get there. I guess they're yeah, they're doing something here. We just had to kickstart that a tiny bit. These 3 flooded buildings are here, here, and here. Good. All right. Oh, somebody also pointed out that I've got 2 more nursing licenses, but I haven't really been inspired to do anything with these because it doesn't really... This looks like a tongue again. I know. I think we talked about that last time. But it hasn't really been inspiring me to really care about this because I don't think it works correctly. So we'll probably just ignore those nursing licenses, honestly. Because, like, what else? What else are you going to do? All right. How's our explosive situation looking here? All right. Working on this. Little bits and pieces. We'll leave that alone for a while. How are we looking here? Progress is progress. Very nice. That's done. Now this needs power. This will need an array of things to take care of all of its output. So, you know what we can do? You know what we can do here? This is already flooded. I don't think we don't want to mess with that. But we can come over here with our storage piles. And we can actually make use of these as a basis upon which to build the solar panels, solar arrays. I think it will let me do that. So if I did one here, one here, one here, the output is going to be coal, dirt, and waste rocks. We can have coal. We can have dirt. We can have waste rocks. I know it's not 1-to-1, but just those 3. And then on top, I know it's not the exact right size, but it would not be that difficult for us to come up here and just build a nice little second story if I come up here with platforms along the backside like this. Let's just make sure... Yeah, that'll work. That'll work quite nicely. And this can line up here. Yeah, I just have to be able to get up to the other side, but I don't think that's going to be an issue if I make this. I know I'm reaching here, but that's what we do, right? We experiment and make some fun stuff along the way. If I did that, then I could actually get away with having this set up like so. As long as it's all interconnected, that's all that matters. Just have this pathway go here. Then we could have a little bit of extra storage up here for other stuff if we felt like it. Yeah, that's not the worst thing ever. It's something, all right. Oh, but before we build this, I probably should... Since I'm going to have room here to take advantage of this, I should have this turned this way. And probably have this... Nope, not that one. This one turned that way as well. Now I can put this back on top. There we go. Beautiful. I mean, it's not objectively. It's pretty hideous, but it's going to work. It's going to work just fine. Just fine, folks. That's going to go there. Yeah, this is going to work. Going to be something. It is sure going to be something, all right. Okay, so this here is going to mean that now I can put this guy right there. And then, you know what? This needs to be a three-way as well. I know this is the most janky, weird nonsense many of you have probably ever seen, but that is... it's serviceable. The reason I've done this is so I can just have this go the whole way across. And I know one of these is not going to power one, it's not going to power two, but you got to start somewhere, right? So if I did another one of these right here, that wouldn't be the worst thing ever. If I did this, if I know we're not going to put a third one in, which, let's be honest, well, you know, we actually could. If we, yeah, that would work. I just have to route it a different way. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. All right. Hey, I said it was going to be stupid, didn't I? Didn't I warn you? It was going to be just irredeemably dumb. Well, if I didn't, well, I did, but now you actually know. All right, now, oh, good. We're making glass panes. We've got 19 stored. We've got 22. Nice. Nice. Making methane. All of these should be operating. Oh, yes. Storing it in the gas tank, which I've been told is something to do with French. The French word for gas has a Z in it or something. I don't know, so forgive my ignorance. Did not mean to offend anything, but I just thought it was funny to have the Z because it's such an uncommon thing to have Z's in words like this in English. Unless it's ironic. Well, American English at least. Well, if it's Canadian English, it would be Z, which I don't know. Alien to me, but perfectly normal, I guess, to half of the English-speaking world. How are we doing on sunflower oil? Good, we've got a nice amount of that. Down to 1 anvil. Why is that? Oh, no. There's 5 wait, why are there 5 anvils over here? Is that because I put them in for... Is it in this district even? No, wait, those are in... Really? They're over here? Why? They're not over here. Then what? Then where's the 6 anvils? Where are the 5 other ones? They're not in here. Where's the district center? Here we go. There's 1 here. So where's the other 5? What gives? What is, what's up? Where's my anvils? I only have 3 districts, right? Like, am I just nutso? Yeah, okay, well, I guess those 5 are somewhere. Maybe they're in the, maybe they're in the district crossing. That wouldn't make any sense, but... Huh, alright. Very strange. Very strange. Okay, so now this has to be built to put the solar panel array on top of it. Makes sense. Makes sense. This is in progress still. These guys are gathering the scrap metal. That's fine. That's fine. Paper production, I think, is our new priority here. So how are we looking on paper? I don't see... Oh, I got 748. So why was I so hard up for paper earlier if I have 748 of it? Have I just completely forgotten everything that I've been doing here? Probably. That's probably what it is. 57% of the way through the megastructure engineering, which, by the way, pretty much only exists... Why can't I ever find this thing? Megastructure Engineering Lodge. Where... High temperature foundry, that's not it. Science? Yeah, there it is. Megastructure Engineer Lodge requires the megastructure engineering, and it looks like it requires the sawn in half sequoia logs as well. Although I'm not really sure what goes on this, or what goes with this. I don't really know if it's necessary at all. But we'll see what happens. Elevator to the Abyss. Could also be something, maybe, if these videos go on long enough for us to mess with that. Something we could mess with. Where are the clockwork farms. I don't remember where those are. Is that industrial buildings? Yes. Someone left a comment saying, hey, you should play with those. I guess we'd have to research the blueprints. Unless it's just one blueprint for every hydroponic farm. Okay, yeah, it is. Alright, I got 5 of those, so I could make one of each of these except the mega platform, I guess. Huh. Oh, the mega platform has artificial light. Wow, okay. Wait, radioactivity, that's kind of, alright. Oh, okay, I think that's why we have to have the mega structure engineering. Cabbage farm, sunflower farm, green peas. Is one of these a spatter dock? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. We're gonna build one of these. Holy 5,000 watt. Maybe not. Maybe we won't build one of those. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. All right. What are we? Silicon metal ingots. What are we waiting on otherwise? Metal blocks. What did I put here? Coal. This should be dirt. Why is there 2 dirt in that? This isn't even operating. Oh yeah, that was going to be waste rock, and then I guess I could make this into more coal storage. Doesn't really matter. Because it has the drill bits it needs. It just has to have power, which it's going to get from the solar array. Once everything is put in here, it looks like we are just waiting on... where's the silicon metal ingots? Because I've been importing it. Or I've had it set to import. I don't know what they're doing with them. So I know they're not using it for anything over here. Are they still in the output of... No. Okay. Okay, so it is... They are here. So I wonder why they haven't... why they haven't gone out yet. Interesting. Huh. Alright, well, while we're waiting, somebody left a comment about putting in the rest of the billboards. So where is the Napoleon billboard? Here it is. In these other districts. Where can I... There we go. I want it to hit most of the houses, which I think it's going to force me to put this here. Oh, it's all... That's actually just about... I could put that there, and it'll hit most of them during the day. Then here in the... I almost called this Bramble Dam. No. I guess there's some houses over here still, but if I put this... Okay, that's not going to work. I wish this wasn't 4 tiles wide. This right here, I guess, will... Oh, it almost hits all of these. Well, I don't really need to be stressed out about it. It's just a fun way to kill time. Alright, so why do we not have silicon metal ingots coming in here? Because I have it... Do I have it set to force import? I might not. I guess we could wait for them to build the rest of this, and if we still don't have it by then I can come in and try to get one of those. So everything else seems to be slowly making its way over here. If I'm going to put a 3rd one of these... So that's going to have a thing coming in over there. Yeah, it's not going to be super pretty, but we'll make it work. Even if it's a really ugly solution, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Dirt storage there. I platform this. That will get us another one of these. This can be... Oh, this can be... Is that an entrance? No, good. So that will then have to be a ladder, which I can rotate that way. Then that can go this way. Maybe I don't want to do that way. It's really fun figuring this out in real time because it keeps me honest. If I do this way, the power is going to come out. But I was going to have this come this way so the power could and not be a pain in the butt. So in reality, that means that this needs to be somewhere else. Or this needs to be moved back one more so I have room to get the power up. Now this is going to be absolutely hideous. Like anybody was going to care either way. But if I were to do that, I would... Oh, man. So I would like to keep them kind of lined up. Would be nice. But then I'm going to have to do a detour with the... So I had thought about just doing that. But I guess what makes the most sense... Oh, because this is going to be... Yeah, this is going to be... He says, not finishing the sentence. Yeah, that's going to be... Yep. Oh, I had an idea in my head of what I was going to say for that, and then I completely forgot. This has to be connected in a way that I can still use the path. The way this is set up is not... Oh, you know what? We're not cavemen. We have technology. So I can just do this. Yeah, he says. Insanely. Let's do... Oh, this is so stupid. It's just so ugly. If I have this come along this way, this can then... Why do I keep pausing when I do this? I don't need to pause this. This could just go around like so. I don't really need to build this way, but I guess that's what we're doing now. Just have... Look, I promise I have some sort of an idea what I'm doing. Maybe. This just has to go in that side, and then this has to go in right here, which means this is going to be... I guess just like that. So probably what this needs to be is this needs to be another storage building instead of... Why do I keep pausing? This needs to be another storage building instead of... not another storage building. I guess I'll just have that go that way. So that will then, if I make it a four-way... Yeah, I'll put that one in last. Then that can come down here. Yes. That'll get power there, and then that will be this connected all through here to this, to this, to this, to this, to this, and then to this. So then finally we will have 2 solar arrays out of the required 6 for all these mechanical drills. And then I guess we can figure out the other problems as they crop up. But, yep, that's... Yep. Not my finest work. Now, why are they not putting dynamo... Oh, I deprioritized. That's why. Okay, these need to be reprioritized. So that's looking okay. How are we doing here? Okay. We still have methane. We still have quartz. They should be... Oh, it doesn't have power? Oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Gravity batteries are... Gravity batteries are not operating because they're out of juice because I had way too much stuff drawing power. Well, the drought's almost over, so I guess we'll see what happens. But I gotta have this, gotta have something else going on here so I can finally have this operating up with solar power because that is just completely stupid. It's so dumb. Oh, that's so dumb. Why did I say I was going to do that? Okay, alright, let's force import the silicon metal ingots so we can move on with our lives. If I can remember where they are. That's snow. Alright, there it is. Force import that. Force import the glass. And I think That is all we're going to need to get this absolute disaster of a catastrophe underway here. I think we can at the very least have 2 of these up and running and have this other framework put in place. Drought's over. So that is another thing we need to make sure we're doing, is adding additional power reserve here. We can easily do that by putting in another gravity battery here. I believe they can still access. Yes, they can. So that'll help us a little bit. But we need some additional space here. So what I will do... Oh, this is going to be a challenge. We need to have this filled in. Can I even get underneath? Yes, they can. That needs to be filled in. That needs to be filled in. That needs to be filled in. And then... actually, no, I can turn this one around. All of these need to be filled in with dirt. Because we can only use the double-stacked platforms like this, we'll unplant this spatter dock. We'll have to detonate this down. That'll give us space for 3 more of these guys. I don't expect this to be a super fast process. Probably won't be done before the next time we have to play this playthrough again. That needs to be lowered as well. So if I can get them to focus on putting... Yeah, there we go. Except now the problem is we don't have any dirt because these drills weren't running. But I think... Hopefully... Yeah, look at us go. So we're actually in the spot where we can keep making a bunch of glass, which is nice. Because we're going to have to also make some more of these silicon metal ingots. We have 3. We're about to have 2 once those other things are done. But I don't know that they're importing to this other district just yet. Yeah, I've got it set to force import, and that is... It's waiting on that and metal blocks. Am I force importing metal blocks? I don't think I am. You see over here... I thought I had metal blocks. Maybe I don't. That's probably what the problem is. What is my factory making? Drill bits. Okay, well, they can stop that. Make metal blocks. We have some coal. Oh, we have so much scrap metal. Wow, that's actually really surprising, I guess, because we stopped making metal blocks. But the factory, I had thought... Oh, it's making anvils. Okay, stop that. Make metal blocks instead. I really got to keep on top of this stuff, man. The idea is, if I can get these gravity batteries extended a little bit, I think we'll be in good shape. The problem is now I have a shortage of metal blocks. I guess I should have seen that coming. But I didn't. Alright. Where are my silicon metal ingots? We have glass panes. Oh, that model looks like busted glass shards. I guess that's fine. Where are my silicon metal ingots? I have specifically enumerated storage for those, but I don't see them yet. I guess we'll find out when they bring them in, because I know there's only 3. Unless there's a reserve amount, I didn't check on the import-export. Oh, now both of these are built. That is the coal one, right? Okay, good. Well, I better have this up and running before I have to take the screenshot, or this is going to look really pathetic and sad. Okay. Let's check our stuff again. If I have a reserve quantity that we can't meet, then that would explain why that's not working. No. 0% threshold. So Bramble Dam is set to import always. The silicon metal ingots. So why are we not importing those? There's no reason why we shouldn't have these. Why not? I know I still need the metal blocks first and foremost, but I really, really should have at least one of these over here. They're bringing the glass over just fine, so I don't know what the deal is. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. If I have to, I can just go into command mode and force that to import them. But I would rather not do that. I mean, you saw me make them, so that's not going to be an issue of cheating. It's going to be an issue if the game doesn't want to play nice by my rules here. 35 glass panes. How many do I need for one of these again? 12. I've got enough to make 3. Let's make a couple more of these, and then I'm going to switch this over to silicon metal ingots, because I know that takes a lot longer. Why do I have an odd number of glass panes? Well, doesn't matter. Silicon metal ingots it is. The methane takes a long time to get up to 500, so I want to make sure we give that a little bit of a head start. Here we are about 52 minutes-ish into the recording, at least. There'll be a chunk at the beginning taken out because that's the loading screen. But I don't want it to be a super, super long video, but I do want to be coal mining with solar power, because I think that's absolutely hilarious. Oh wow, we already have almost all the methane. Cool, so our spatterdock farming upgrades seem to have done the trick. I know we probably do need to be doing more of that, but for right now, it seems like we're doing just fine. Alright. We still don't have the silicon metal ingot. Still don't have it. So what is up with that? What is up with not having the silicon metal ingot? I guess I should prioritize it by haulers, maybe. Maybe it's stuck in here. Doesn't make sense, but... yeah, it's not in the... not in the district crossing, so maybe what I need to do... find a spot over here. What's this? Scrap metal, scrap metal, scrap metal. I'm just going to go ahead, since we're already here, and have that be the silicon metal ingot storage. And what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to force them out of here. What's stored here? Glass panes. Glass panes. That's going to be more glass panes. I know we don't really have enough glass panes and won't for all of that, but I'm going to force them to put those silicon metal ingots closer to here in hopes of them actually grabbing it. I don't know. That may or may not be the right way to approach it. We'll find out. So I still want to get that paper production going, but I think we have a surplus of paper right now. In the future, we might want to have more of it, but yeah, this is coming along nicely. 399 dirt. This gravity battery is complete, good to go, so that added a nice chunk of capacity. This is slowly increasing as well. I was going to have this be terrain blocks, but I think for the benefit of how this is set up, I'm going to just make these into platforms. Help us get a little bit more going on here. And then I will get this large water wheel in place as well. And we can do the same thing over here. Looks like, yes, there we go. I can put another one of these on the other side. We have to have that connected. So you know what? I know this might seem kind of dumb. Just a little bit, but if I do that way, then I can come in with a... I don't need the path to be under here anyway, do I? There we go. Now I can actually see. I don't need this path to be here. So if I get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that... Come on, path. Come on. Come on, let me click, please. Alright, so if I do this, they can still reach everything, but then I can put in a staircase, which is going to give me access to the bottom of this, which is going to allow me to build... I don't even have to connect these, I guess, but it's going to allow me to build the wheel and also this at the same time, if we ever get back to this. The reason, of course, that I have this is to direct the water through this way, between the wheels. Alright, so that is going to become right here. And now that'll give these guys something to do. I guess I will go ahead and... Oh, can I, Alright. Prioritize that. At least get one of these up and running, because we've got to charge these gravity batteries up a little bit more. 25% of the way through this next batch of silicon metal ingots. And I no longer see them in the inventory of this. And in fact, it looks like they are... Oh, good. That did the trick. All right, so now we can watch these get built. That's going to be exciting. We just have to wait for the metal blocks, which are going to take their sweet time getting here. So, since we have all of this, why don't we give ourselves some primitive smelters and turn... Oh, wait, no, that's not what that does. Duh. Never mind. We need a factory to make... we need the factory to make metal ingots. Man, what a blunder that was. And I don't have power to make the factory over here, so we just won't do that. But we do have metal ingots, and we are, hopefully... Oh, I need to have this... there we go. Blown up, then get to the rest of this, and then we can expand our spatterdock production a little bit more. Not that we really need to, because I think we're doing just fine with it. But I pressed caps lock when I meant to press tab so I could check all of this, so let's do that. Where did I put metal ingot storage, if I even did? Oh, it's over here. Okay, that's fine. Metal blocks, whatever. Ingots, blocks. Just need to make sure they're coming in, and it looks like they are. They just have to come over here to get something done. And the one silicon metal ingot is here. The model, okay, yeah, that looks like a silicon ingot. That's pretty much what, in the raw form, what it looks like at least. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. We just have to get the other 3 of these done, and then we'll have enough to make 6. I think glass-wise, we might need a little bit more, but the glass is quick to build. Oh, this is going to be so stupid, but it's going to be awesome. Oh, it's going to be just completely unnecessary, but we'll have a fun time with it anyway. So I probably could have designed this a little bit better, but What can I do? What can I do? I believe if I have enough space over here, I could turn this one 90 degrees. Oh yeah, that would actually that would work out really nice. I would just have to have this little spit of land busted up here. So let's do that. Let's make this a priority explosion here. I think they can reach that. Yes. Just spit that out, and then all I have to do is build something underneath this, which I imagine I could figure something out. So I can't put the entrance here with this also being here. So maybe I'll just put these platforms in. It doesn't really matter. But I just really like the idea of having a whole bunch of solar panels over here. I just think that's the funniest thing ever. There's also no law that says it has to be on top of storage here, but I figure, you know what, might as well use the space. We could have just put a whole bunch of them up here. And you know, that probably would have been a smarter thing to begin with. Yeah, if I did that, I probably could have done something that made more sense if I just did one of these numbers. We could just have the thing all the way over like this. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. It's ugly. But if it's ugly and it works, then I guess we can deal with it being ugly. Also, we have completely abandoned the balloon trading at this point, which is unfortunate. I do have enough, I think I have enough metal fasteners to resume this, so let's turn those back on. Just so we can have the animation going, because that's kind of fun. And we're not so hard up on these metal fasteners anymore. Alright, 60%. Yeah, we're going to have another batch of these done, hopefully before too long. Now the problem is our metal blocks. But this one has 14 out of 20. This one has, well, 0 out of 20. I have 2 factories working on those. Where's this one? Yep. 2 hours to make 1. Scrap metal and coal. Where's my scrap metal? Because I know I have a bunch of scrap metal in here. That is, I guess, just not being adequately supplied. Metal blocks go here. Do I have scrap metal storage over here at all? That was a poor choice. I'm going to make this scrap metal storage instead. That needs to be set to obtain. This one over here is also making metal blocks. Also does not have scrap metal. But this is set to metal blocks. This is... Oh, okay, we got scrap metal nearby. We just have not prioritized by haulers. I probably should do those both prioritized by haulers. Just to make sense. But look, we have 2 more of these now. Yeah, that's recharging these much faster. Much faster. That's working nicely. We're making 466, 410, 562, 134. Really? Okay, these are making pretty decent power. Not like the best power ever, but progress, I suppose. It's working. I do need to put these terrain blocks in, but that is not the biggest priority. That would be these guys right here. But that's going to take quite some time to get all this dirt in place. And yes, I do have to have these be terrain blocks because that's the only thing that the double platforms, I guess literal double platforms, if the name of the item is to be believed, it's the only thing those can sit on top of because you can't stack platforms in this mod. So again, that's why that is like that. But if we can at least get the rest of these charged back up, I will consider that to be a little bit of a win. That's looking nice there. We have plenty of sunflower oil. Food-wise... Oh, this is still paused. Okay, this doesn't have to be paused. We can unpause this now that we have a good source for spatterdock, and we actually have some extra. Well, I thought we did. Get some more deluxe stew going. Those guys would appreciate that. How are we looking on... Oh, they finished. Cool. So I guess now this gets to be metallurgy. All right. So that's going to be megastructural engineering. I always forget where that goes. Industrial building, science. Okay, and I don't have the split giant logs. Giant half logs. Wait, I didn't even check. Oh, because I didn't have the steel saw blades. I have to have the steel saw blades by making... Oh, instead of the silicon ingots. Okay, so when this is done... So I knew there was a reason we hadn't done this. That's going to making silicon metal ingots. We'll have this make the giant saw blades. We can, I guess, just leave this set to giant half logs, because that is a requirement of... Oh, I gotta have 4 of these. Okay. Well, it is what it is. We can at the very least research this. What the... Oh, that's kind of a weird design. So why is this spindly, like, single... I don't know what kind of engineer is going to design something like this. That sounds like a tipping hazard in a strong wind. But, where do I want to put this? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but I feel like pretentious building megastructure engineer demands to be on top of a commanding viewpoint. Possibly. So maybe it should be up here in this little industrial area. See, I don't even know what else goes with this building, honestly. It has workers, but does it have anyone living here? Hub for megastructures. I think the color markdown has failed. So megastructures. Does that mean it has to be tied into the clockwork farm megastructure, mega platform? Okay. To be placed on any of the following buildings. Clockwork hydroponic farm, more to come. Okay. I haven't researched that, but I might as well have the science for it. So this has to be... Wait, why is it not letting me put it... Okay, so it I guess requires a height difference? Okay, that's kind of weird. Hydroponic spatterdock farm. There we go. So I think that's what we want to put either here or here. It's going to need to be near a source or a big storage of water. I was going to build another mega... what do you call it? Mega tank. That's cool. No, Mega Tank, that was an enemy in Code Lyoko. That's a blast from the past 20 years ago. I don't want Spatterdock to be that far away. I think Spatterdock should probably be closer to this thing. So if I did... Let's just think about this here, how this is going to be set up. Oh, this is so much faster when I have this paused. If, just for example, I did this here and I did that there, and I put 2 of those like so, and then I put the Mega Structure Engineer Lodge. Okay, I can't do that. So this just has to be in the vicinity. But we would want... Okay, they can't even reach that from there. We would want this to be... Oh, that's actually kind of cool hanging over stuff like that. I don't know where... It's not going to let me... Okay, because that's intersecting that building. Okay, that actually looks kind of scuffed if I did that. Ooh. Oh, is this stupid? Yes, it is. But guess what? Guess what? Right next to... Oh, that's actually kind of in firing range of the trebuchet, but eh. I don't know. I kind of like that. That's super cool. Because you know what we can do? Is we can... Oh, this is so stupid. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? This is really dumb. Really dumb, but I guess we could make our evil engineer lair here. Give me this. Oh man, this is so stupid. This is so dumb. This is so incredibly stupid and dumb. But I love it so much. Alright. So, that takes glass too. Okay. But it takes 5,000. I'm actually gonna pause these so we don't use all of our water. We definitely want to have water storage built into this. I know it's going to use water when we actually go to farm. Wait, no. Oh, it uses logs? Okay, hold on. It takes 5,000 to build, but the recipe for the actual output is 0 logs. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. These take power. It's just called a hydroponic because I guess it places in there. Where does the power go in? Okay, it goes in the front. Oh, no, this is fine. This is fine because we have the mechanism to do that. That's okay. All right. So it just needs the water to build it. It doesn't need it to maintain it. I guess that's just like a quote-unquote FU amount of water to... Maybe I shouldn't have said that. But a absurdly large amount of water, I guess, maybe. Oh my god, this video's already an hour, 10 minutes long. This is what happens when I do this kind of stuff. But yeah, we'll take a look at... Oh, we have our solar panels. Please don't crash. Thank you. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. Oh, look at this. It's glorious. Oh, this is so cool. Hold on. Hold on. It's outputting 114. Well, it only says... Oh. Oh, that must be... Okay. So, why... Alright, we're going to have gravity batteries for this. Going to have to do that. So it seems like it's kind of inconsistent. We got Amos over here and James over here, I guess, monitoring the solar panels. See if they don't do any tricks or anything. But they're working, kind of. So these are both... Oh, this isn't connected. Okay, I need to do that. That'll go there just fine. All right, well, I mean, it's working. It's doing something. So I guess we can count that as a win. Making silicon metal ingots we've already finished. Let's do steel saw blades. Okay, so that's going to be 6 steel saw blades, 20 scrap metal output, and it takes 400. This is why I said we needed more coal. 400 coal, 200 iron, 600 methane. But we seem to be working pretty nicely on that now. Wow, they've actually already gotten a lot of this. All right. Giant half logs, of course, we can't make until we have the steel saw blades, which we can't make until we have all of this. Where's our iron ore? Coal, quartz. Who's even making just this one mechanical drill? That's the platform. That's coal. This is iron ore. Okay. And then the iron ore is going into all of these primitive smelters. We actually don't have a lot of scrap metal because we've been doing all of the factory stuff to make the metal blocks. That's what they're called. So we don't really have enough water storage. And I should have been on top of this a little bit better because then we can get into the... You know what? I didn't even need to have both of these be spatterdock farms because we're already growing just an insane amount of spatterdock. I probably should have... I probably should have done a rice farm, honestly. It's not too late, though. I think they're about the same size, so why don't we... I know, I just keep moving the goalposts here. Let's change this into a rice farm. I hope the power goes in the same spot. Close enough. All right. That works. We'll just pause that again. Yeah, power goes in here, it goes in here. Not going to be an issue. That can be... There we go. That'll be nice and easy. Guess I'll just make that a three-way. It doesn't really need to be one. But that... Wait, hold on. Why is that... Okay, that's just a clearance thing. This then can get turned into a very simple and easy... Right here, I'll make that a T in case we want to build more on the side. This can go here, and then this, I guess, could just be a corner. That'll be fine. So they'll get to work on that. I'm reluctant to use a lot of water so close to when we're probably going to have a drought. But I don't think it would be a bad thing for us to have at least one of these running. So I will, since this is closer, I will try to get them to build this one. We do have the water to do it, and we are continuing to get water, so now is going to be the time if that's what we're going to be doing. So that's working. This is working here. Yep, there's that drought warning. Yeah, I just couldn't help myself, huh? So what's using water that I don't want? Why is this all... Oh, I didn't turn this back into cabbages. That's what the problem was. That's what that problem was. So how much nonsense can I get myself into? They haven't even started on this yet. All right, so, yeah. All right, I'm just going to pause that. I'm just going to pause it. There's no reason to be that bad about it. Have we even gotten anything? Okay, they built that one. I guess that's progress, but this now needs to be a thing, and then this before I can have something else. But the gravity batteries were almost charged, so that's progress, I suppose. We're making a decent amount of power here. We're just using a ton of it. Oh, we don't have iron ore now. All right, I'm going to pause. These 5 right here. See if we can get them to put any of that into the high temperature foundry here. In fact, where's the rest of these things? I have so many of these, my god. Primitively smelting. Well, how about you primitively stop? I'll just shut off. Actually, I should have shut off these ones that were further away instead. I'll keep those 3 on. But I just need to start production on this thing, because it only takes 10 hours? Okay. I did say I was going to have this up and running appropriately. Or at least have the mega engineering... Actually, no, because I said I don't even need to have this done. I don't even need to have that finished, because this was going to be my My title in my cover photo is going to be doing mining with solar power, because I felt like that would be a really funny thing to put on there. So maybe we just won't worry about it. I don't know. I kind of fly by the seat of my pants with half this stuff anyway. Doesn't really need to be any big deal. But I will have this be a large industrial pile. I guess I could just put this here as well. Might as well make it for coal storage since we're already here. This is going to go just like so. I just have to have platforms underneath here. Wait, hold on. Why is that not? All right, let's do that. Platform here. It's going to mean this needs to be a ladder, which I can do. Nothing blocking there. Except there's a path here. Not for long. Alright, so that'll get us 3 of these at the very least. And then once that's done, then I can put in a 3rd coal drill. Although maybe it should be, the way this is going, maybe it should be for iron. Honestly. Oh, I've got 1,300 coal now. Yeah, let's make one for iron. At least the power it puts in the same spot. But we do this here. They're not going to be able to get back in the corner, but I don't think we care. Don't think it's going to matter. I just need them to be able to get back in there to actually construct stuff, so I guess we'll leave that alone. Let them build that and then come back and see what's going on. So this is the drought incoming. Have we made... no, because we still don't have iron ore. Okay. So my iron ore should not be going anywhere else but to over here. So I've got these 4 open, running iron ore. These are gathering coal. These don't need to be... Actually, this one... I have these other 2 things doing coal. Let's just do iron ore coming out of this one. I know it's not going to make a huge difference, but every little bit counts, right? Yep, no progress here, not surprised. This is just waiting on the giant half logs, and then that's going to be done. Oh, we can talk about this in next episode. I guess that can be that cover photo, thumbnail, whatever you want to call it. That'll be a fun thing to do in the, what is that going to be, episode 33, I think? That sounds right. Alright, how close are we now? Yep, we still need... Oh, we only have half the methane. What's up with that? What is up with that? I thought we were good. We have a lot of spatterdock. These guys are just not hauling it? What's up with that? This is set to obtain. So, where's my spatterdock? If I have 700, don't tell me it's in a... Okay, good. There's none of it there. What about here? Oh my... Okay. It's all here. Okay, do I have spatterdock? Yes, I do. Set to automatically import. Do I have local storage for it? Rice, guess what? This is now spatterdock import storage. I can't believe I didn't do this earlier. That is going to make the most sense. That needs to be set to supply. That's super accessible. That is probably what's been holding a lot of this up. Except there's none of it waiting in there. So, yeah, well, this... Yeah, that would, I mean, I told him to put it in there. So I can't be upset about it. I, just kind of forgot that they would, you know, actually listen to what I had to say about, hey, you should put something there. Yeah, that's, probably not the smartest thing I've ever done. Looks like they can, mostly put these in, it looks like. I thought I clicked on one that was rivet. Ah, that one right there. It's too far. So let's put in a path here. Is that going to... Yeah, close enough. That'll be fine. Just blow that sky high. This is waiting on... Wait, what's inaccessible? Is that this building? Yeah. Because they haven't built the ladder, but they have almost built the ladder. This is waiting on planks, scaffolding, and logs. 8-day drought. Okay. I did pause this, right? I did. Okay, so this is... I love it that they built this before they built the stairs going up to it. It's never not going to be funny, because I guess they just came up the backside. But this is appropriately ridiculous, I think. Maybe. I don't know. You might disagree. But I think it's fun. All right, so we need to bolster our water production before we do any of these clockwork hydroponic farms. But that will be coming, and they are powered. They do have power going to them. We just don't have a lot of power to go to them. They take 150 apiece, I think, is what the thing said. Where? Okay. Yeah, 150 apiece. And the mega platform, for some reason, has radioactivity despite only having wood, which, alright, I guess wood could possibly be radioactive. I haven't thought about it. So this is chock full. Spatterdockians, I guess, don't exist because they're not bringing Spatterdock out. But I've got, I got a storage for it. They're just not importing. I know I have this. Yes, to import always. I mean, I guess I don't know what their deal is. Do I? No. I'm gonna say not import at all. Maybe that'll do something. I don't know. We have solar array, just waiting on some logs, and then that'll be done. Everything else is built back here, right? Okay. So then I will put in. I guess we'll do iron ore right here. Then we can consider that to be complete. Let's get rid of our path that we don't... I am an idiot. I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. Probably also should just use the delete building tool for this, but you know how this goes. Alright, so that's hopefully going to be able to be built. This is just waiting on... Actually, it's done. It just needs to be finished. It's done. It just needs to be finished. Fantastic logic leap there. But we'll get that done. I want this to be built and operating, and then I guess we could say that's it for today. This has already become quite long. I don't want this to be dried out when I take this picture here. So let's, I guess, just make this the priority. Not like they really need a priority to build, but I need to get them to take the Spatterdock out. I need them to get rid of that over here. All right, now. Oh, we actually have. We've been doing this. Oh, that's why this was built, because it needed the. It needed the half things. Okay. All right. So I guess I had been. I've been waiting the wrong amount of time this whole time. All right. Silicon metal ingots. I guess we can just start making glass again. Because we already had the saw blades. We have 3 to make the giant half logs. I guess we can go back to making regular logs because we have 2 giant half logs already. And we need the full-size giant logs for the mega platforms. And the hydroponic farms don't need them at all. So that's fine. I mean, we have tons of giant logs anyway. I don't think we really need to be that worried about it. But the glass panes were going to be a pain. Don't shoot me. But that's looking like it's going to be okay. So let's... I know now it's too dark for me to take the screenshot, but we can go ahead and end this thing here while we're just waiting on this to get all done and dust. 120 planks, really? Planks, logs. 120 logs to build this. That seems just a little excessive. Do I... Okay, no, I have them. That's fine. So I guess we'll just wait for them to do this. But yeah, I think we could be pretty happy with all the stuff we got done in this. This late game stuff is just so much fun. There's a lot of crazy stuff in this mod that we hadn't really ever had the chance to mess with. So I'm glad that we're getting into a little bit of that. And hopefully, being the operative term, we can continue having some fun with this. We do need to put some gravity batteries over here to store some of this power, even it out a little bit. So our mechanical drills can be mechanically drilling all hours of the day and night. But now we have all this other fun stuff to get to, and I think that is fantastic. Really, really, really good stuff. And yeah, this whole mess over here with the megastructure engineering, the clockwork farms and everything, I think this is probably as good of a spot as any for all this stuff. But hydroponic rice and spatterdock farms, there's our balloons taking off once again. Going to be really fun to be able to finally actually enjoy the craziest of late game stuff this this mod has to offer. So let's go around and unpause all these, I guess. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. We'll see you back in, hopefully, I can have another one of these out on Saturday. We really need to wrap this one up as soon as we can, because tomorrow, as of the posting of this video, Update 5 enters stable, which means that the Waterbeaver faction mod will be that much closer to actually being fully playable in Update 5. I know it's workable right now, but there's, of course, stuff changing makes it hard to actually pin stuff down. So, I guess we can take our HUD off so we can enjoy the visuals. This is just super cool to have all this crazy stuff. Oh, look, the balloons are over there. I am just very, very excited to see this continue going on. We have 5 days left in this drought, and the gravity batteries are almost half gone, so we might end up deleting them and rebuilding them. Shh, don't tell anybody. But we got a bunch of stuff to do. They did build the mega platform here, so that's fun. Got one of those done. We just have to build the thing underneath that can actually grow food. Yep. This video is an hour and 27 minutes long, so I appreciate you being here, taking the time out of your day to watch this stuff. The rock seems to have frozen. I guess the trebuchet animation's broken, maybe? Yeah, it seems like... Okay, there, it got unstuck. But, yeah, I appreciate you. I do always read all the comments, every single one, even though I can't respond to all of them. But I, especially in this mod, because you guys know a lot of stuff I don't. I do take the time to read those and make notes of what you guys have to say, suggestions, etc. So if you have any of those, please do not hesitate to leave them below, as always. And again, thankful for you, thankful for the Beard Boosters, all the fantastic support. Makes it possible for me to keep doing this stuff. And I am just incredibly, incredibly excited to get to do this as a... I guess it's not my only thing I do with my life, but it is a very enjoyable part of it, and I just cannot say thank you enough for all the support. Hope you'll see us again tomorrow for the Iron Teeth Mega Build video. Should be the next one to come out there, and then we'll see what happens with the rest of these series as we move into stable Update 5. I would like to wrap up the 3 that we have going right now at some point soon. I think the Mega Build one will probably be the last one we finish. But I do want to get into some more Update 5 proper content, especially once the Choo Choo mod's working, which I've been told is approaching stability as soon as the game is actually in the stable branch of Update 5, and there's some fun other stuff people have added to that. But yeah, I digress. I'm taking up way too much of your time. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe, have fun, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.